George Russell penalty fate confirmed as engine change needed, and Mercedes issue statement. George Russell will need a new engine for Sunday's Hungarian Grand Prix, his Mercedes team has confirmed. The Brit was able to complete qualifying, but pulled over at turn 1 after taking the checkered flag at the end of his final flying lap, having been told to stop because of a problem on the car. Mercedes had spotted in the data that there was a leak in the water system on board Russell's car, and they told him to stop as quickly as possible in a bid to prevent further damage being done. However, once they got the car back to the garage, it is understood they found that the engine had cracked.
Wet boots ruining your mornings? The job site boot dryer uses gentle, fanless heat to quietly dry boots, shoes, and gloves overnight, helping reduce dampness and odor. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/4 before it's gone.
In a statement supplied to Express Sport, a Mercedes spokesperson confirmed that a change of engine is necessary, but because he still had another unused power unit left in his pool, the swap will not incur any grid penalty for Sunday's Hungarian race. The statement read, "During George's final lap in Q3, we detected a loss of water pressure on his car and instructed him to stop as a precaution once he had completed the lap. Following further inspection, we have elected to change his power unit ahead of tomorrow's race, moving to his 4th unit of the season and thus within his season allocation. As the change is also being made to replace a damaged component with one of the same specification, George will incur no grid penalty." As referenced by the Mercedes spokesperson, drivers have an annual allocation of engine components for each season, and Russell had one spare of every power unit part he needed replacing. Park Firm was active as of the start of qualifying, but teams are permitted to replace broken or damaged parts as long as they are of the same specification. That is the case here, as Russell needs new engine components because of a failure, and not because he is changing his setup or adding a more performant part deliberately. As a result, there is no penalty incurred, and the Brit is free to start Sunday's race 7th, where he qualified. A championship battle that's heating up. When the Formula One season delivers like this, watching from home just isn't the same as being there when the lights go out. With Gulliver's Sports Travel, you can experience the most iconic races on the Formula One calendar live. Enjoy tickets, hand-picked hotels, and seamless travel with one of the UK's leading sports travel specialists. Don't just watch the action, experience it live. Visit Gulliver's Travel, Co. UK, and secure your place today. Teammate Kimi Antonelli was only 4th on the grid, as both Mercedes cars had to lift off in the final part of the lap, because Max Verstappen spun off track ahead of them. Lando Norris was the man who took pole in their stead, marking the first time in 2026 that anyone other than Russell and Antonelli had topped the timesheets at the end of a Grand Prix qualifying session. "I'm happy that we're back on top and my laps were very good," the McLaren driver said. "It's certainly a track where you need confident and a good rhythm and feeling in the car, because you don't have time to chill and relax on the straight and really think about things. It's straight from one corner into another. I've always liked this track, I've always performed well here. But it's not possible without a good car. You're never going to be on pole without a quick car, and I felt good with the car all weekend. We've certainly been able to maximize more and more the package and the upgrades that we've brought. It's nice to see that it's helped us to get a good result today, so lots of positives for the team and for me, because I felt very confident and like I could extract good pace from it when I wanted to. Our community members are treated to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners.